Hey everybody, welcome back to Cherokee Hacks Life. Wanted to go into my final week of this CrossFit type set that I do with then heavy sets and then cardio. And then next week I go heavy. I've already started my bulk phase. I put up the video yesterday. Basically I've increased my calories about 300. I'm also going to be for the first time taking in creatine, which definitely should help me with my bulk a little bit. Give me that pump look. Hopefully the one that I picked works out good. So far it tastes like crap because I don't really put it into a drink or anything. I just take a scoop, put it in my mouth, drink my protein shake. That's how I break my fast, and then just keep it going for the rest of the day. It really don't taste anything anyway. But anyway, so we're in week 6. This is my first day workout. Took me a little bit to actually upload it, so my bad. So if you guys are following along, my bad if you guys missed this one, but we're gonna go right into it. This workout is gonna be a little bit more demanding, I would say a little bit more advanced in terms of just ab workouts. It's kind of the kind of thing that you wouldn't think is actually activating your abs, but it really is. I literally felt it till last night, and I did it about 2 days ago in my abs. And I work on my abs pretty often. And the thing about your abs is you always want to make sure you're changing it up on your abs, because your abs will get adapted quick. Your core is supposed to be one of your strongest areas, especially when you're lifting or you're moving or you're doing exercise. It has to be really strong. So this is going to be a really good workout if you guys are looking for something that's really good core exercises you probably wouldn't have thought of otherwise. So check this out. Again, this is kind of like my chest and bicep day, so let's go right into it. So first, get yourself some decently heavy dumbbells. Not something that you can max out with when you're doing a chest press with dumbbells, but more along the lines of something where you can feel comfortable when you're pushing it up, that you can feel that your body needs to adjust. The whole concept here is that as you're pushing up or as you're moving back down, you're having to tighten your core and control your core. If you notice, I'm tight, well, you probably can't see it here, but I'm tightening my core and fighting the weight from forcing me to kind of turn this way, kind of forcing yourself to stay up. And at the same time, you're working on your chest, probably not as hard as you probably would otherwise, because you're bringing it up and then you're tightening up your chest and coming back down. Typically, if you're doing both, it balances each other out. But since you're only doing one, your abs are actually doing a lot more work because you're forcing yourself to actually stay off from shifting into the direction that the weight is actually coming up and down. And I wound up doing 10 on each side. So 10 on the left, 10 on the right. And again, just make sure that when you come down and you come back up, you squeeze coming in, and make sure you squeeze your chest just to get something from your chest. But most of this is gonna definitely hurt your abs the next day. So the next workout is kind of something that you probably did as a kid. You would probably play around trying to do push-ups. But this is almost like if you're using the TRX cords or whatever, and you're kind of leaning in and you're rocking yourself back and forth. It's the same concept, only I'm using a bar here. So when you use the bar, you're almost pushing yourself down or letting yourself kind of fall, but you're stabilizing your core the entire way and then making sure you come back up. But use mostly your abs when you're doing it. I know there's a habit to actually use your arms when you're doing it, but don't. Use your abs to kind of pull yourself back up on this movement. And I kind of go, you know, it's one of those workouts that'll definitely hit up your abs really well, and you'll feel it if you're doing it right. This one's straightforward, just some straight hammer curls. Hammer curls, you probably see me do them already about twice already within this last 6-week program. I like hammer curls because it's really for your forearm. Gives you that nice wide forearm movement, or rather that wide forearm that people are looking for, dudes are looking for. So girls probably shouldn't do this. If you want to switch around, just go ahead and just do some regular bicep curls. And then for heavy, I wound up trying to do a bit of an increase. This is my last set here. So I think this is, what, 10 on each side, and I think the bar weighs maybe 25 pounds or whatever. So I'm just maybe 40 pounds. I have no idea how much the bar weighs. But basically I just curled these, and then as soon as I curled those, and again, this is my last set, and I kind of felt myself coming up to failure, I dropped that one and pick up the heavier one, which is about 25 on each side. And those I don't do as heavy, because again, as many reps, because I just kind of gassed out, or actually just gave out on it because I was already kind of spent. And again, with all these workouts, you're doing 30 minutes of the first 3 workouts that I'm putting together, you're doing 10 reps of each side, unless I actually specifically state just do 5. And then you're going in and doing either cardio if you want to, or you're doing heavy workouts. I like doing heavy, so follow along with the heavy so you don't feel like you're not missing out on anything. And then here, very straightforward. My form's just a little off. I should have come down a little bit lower, about another 3-4 inches lower, closer to my chest, and then make sure I press back up. But again, this is my last set. I was kind of already spent from all the other stuff that I was doing. Hopefully next week it won't be the same when I do straight up heavy workouts. I'm not gonna basically show you guys each workout that I do. I don't think it's gonna be beneficial to everybody. Everybody knows what a bench press is. Everybody knows what a row is. Those are some of the basic exercises that I'll be doing. What I'm gonna be doing is actually showing people proper form. A lot of people just don't do proper form. They'll rock their bodies back and forth. And there I kind of messed up a little bit. Again, that was my last set where I should have dropped it a little bit more to my chest. And you want to make sure that you keep your shoulders attached to the bench, so to speak. So you're not lifting your shoulders up and using too much shoulders to actually do a bench press. So that's the kind of thing that I'll probably be doing next week, making sure that people do proper form on individual exercises that I notice in the gym, especially even today. God, people just do fucked up form. But anyway, that's about it, guys. Whatever your goal is, whatever you're moving forward to, make it happen. No bullshit, no excuses, make it happen.